In a city where dreams glittered brighter than the skyline, Alex Harrington sketched a future with Emily, never imagining a single night would shatter it all. She walked away when he needed her most, abandoning him to a wheelchair and a broken heart. But what she didn't know was that fate was about to turn the tables with a secret fortune and a shocking twist. Stay tuned to uncover a story of love, betrayal, and a comeback you'll never see coming. In the bustling city of New York, where dreams clashed with reality like waves against skyscrapers, lived Alex Harrington, a 28-year-old architect with a passion for designing homes that felt like sanctuaries. He was handsome, driven, and deeply in love with Emily Carter, his girlfriend of 3 years. Emily, a 26-year-old marketing executive, was ambitious, beautiful, and always chasing the next big promotion. Their love story started in a coffee shop during a rainstorm. Alex offered her his umbrella, and from that moment, they were inseparable. They shared lazy Sundays in Central Park, whispering promises of forever. Alex would sketch dream houses for their future, complete with a nursery and a garden. "One day, we'll build our own empire," he'd say, his eyes sparkling. Emily would laugh and reply, "As long as it's filled with love and maybe a walk-in closet." Their friends envied them. It was the kind of love that seemed unbreakable. But beneath Alex's modest life lay a secret. He was the estranged son of billionaire industrialist Victor Harrington, who had cut him off years ago for choosing architecture over the family business. Alex never mentioned it. He wanted to make it on his own. One fateful evening, as Alex rushed home from a late-night site visit, a drunk driver swerved into his path. The crash was catastrophic. Alex woke up in the hospital, paralyzed from the waist down. Doctors said it might be permanent, though experimental treatments offered a sliver of hope. Emily was by his side at first, holding his hand, tears streaming down her face. "We'll get through this," she promised. But as weeks turned into months, the reality set in. Alex's career stalled. He couldn't climb scaffolds or sketch on site. Medical bills piled up, and their small apartment felt like a prison. Emily's visits grew shorter. Whispers from her friends echoed her mind. "You're too young for this burden." She started pulling away, citing work stress. Alex noticed the distance, the averted eyes. "I love you," he'd say, but her responses grew hollow. Suspense built as Alex overheard her on the phone one night. "I can't do this anymore." He's changed. The betrayal was brewing, like a storm cloud on the horizon. Finally, Emily confronted him. In their dimly lit living room, with Alex in his wheelchair, she said, "Alex, I can't be the caregiver you need. I love the man you were, but it's too much. I need to live my life." Her words cut like knives. Alex begged her to stay, revealing glimpses of his inner turmoil, but she walked out, leaving behind a half-packed suitcase and shattered dreams. Unbeknownst to her, Alex had just received a cryptic letter from his father's lawyer. Victor was terminally ill and wanted to reconcile. The inheritance, $500 million in assets, including companies and estates, was Alex's if he forgave the past. Alone, Alex spiraled into despair. But a twist emerged. His physical therapist, Mia, a kind-hearted 27-year-old with her own scars from a childhood accident, saw potential in him. She pushed him through grueling sessions, not just for his body, but his spirit. "You're more than this chair," she'd say. Their bond grew, laced with subtle suspense. Would Alex open his heart again? Months passed. Alex threw himself into recovery, funding experimental stem cell therapy with a small loan from an old friend. Miraculously, sensation returned to his legs. He kept it secret, walking in private sessions with Mia. Meanwhile, Emily moved on, dating a flashy investor named Derek, who promised her the luxury she craved. But cracks appeared. Derek was controlling, and Emily's guilt festered like an open wound. Alex's father passed away, and the inheritance was confirmed. Overnight, Alex became one of the wealthiest men in the city. He used the money wisely, investing in accessible architecture, starting a foundation for accident victims. Paparazzi caught wind, and headlines screamed, "Hidden heir rises." Emily saw the news while scrolling in a cafe, her coffee cup shattering on the floor. Shock turned to regret. "What have I done?" she whispered. Suspense intensified as Emily schemed to re-enter Alex's life. She accidentally bumped into him at a gala, feigning surprise. "Alex, you look amazing." By now, Alex could walk with a cane, his recovery a testament to resilience. She confessed her mistakes, tears flowing. "I was scared. I never stopped loving you." But Alex, wiser now, sensed the opportunism. Unbeknownst to her, Mia had become more than a therapist. They shared quiet dinners, laughter that healed old wounds. Emily discovered Derek was using her for connections, planning to dump her once he secured a deal. Desperate, she doubled down, sending Alex anonymous letters hinting at secrets from his past to manipulate him back. The tension built. Would Alex fall for it? He confided in Mia, who uncovered Emily's ties to Derek through a mutual friend. "She's not who you think anymore," Mia warned. The climax erupted at Alex's new mansion overlooking the city. Emily showed up uninvited, begging for forgiveness. "I didn't know about the money, I swear." But Alex, with Mia by his side, revealed he knew everything. "You left when I needed you most. The money changes nothing about that." It turned out Victor had left a clause in the will. Alex had to prove his independence by rejecting any false reconciliations. Emily's ploy backfired spectacularly when Derek arrived, exposing her involvement in a shady business scheme to siphon Alex's funds. Heart-pounding suspense peaked as security escorted them out. Emily's world crumbled. She faced legal troubles for fraud attempts. Alex, however, found closure. In the good ending, Alex proposed to Mia under the stars in the garden he once sketched for Emily. "You saw me when I was broken and helped me rebuild," he said. They married in a simple ceremony, using the inheritance to fund global accessibility projects. Emily, reflecting in solitude, started her own path to redemption, volunteering at a rehab center. The story closed with Alex's voiceover. "True love isn't about fortune. It's about standing in the storm together. And sometimes, walking away leads you to where you truly belong." Subscribe and like this video.